Okay, so it's another episode of Ghetto Antiques Roadshow. So let's see what came all the way from Garfield, New Jersey to New York. I always hate opening these things that there's fragile-y things in there, if you know what I mean. Oh, geez, I almost stabbed myself. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? I don't know. I ordered so much stuff. I got in trouble, by the way, guys. My husband started screaming at me yesterday. He said, no more antiques. I go through this every so often. So this is probably going to be the last couple of things I'll be getting. I ordered a few other things that are arriving soon. And we're not going to be having Antiques Ghetto Roadshow for a while. After the last of the few things arrive from eBay. Until I can sneak and get away with purchasing more shit. And it would be great if I had like a channel that had like 60,000 subscribers. I only have like close to 3,000, because then maybe you guys could help fund the channel. Like, you remember in the beginning of the Antiques Roadshow, like it was like funded by Helena Rubinstein or whatever the fuck the sponsors were. And I need sponsors, guys. Help me out here. You want to send me free antiques? Let me know in the comments below. I'll give you a post office address. And I'll open up some stuff. And then you'll be like the highlight of my video. That would be really fun. And here we go. Oh my god. Okay, so I ordered this yesterday on eBay. And it arrived in one day. One business day. And you're probably like, just get the shit open already. Alright, let me start opening it without talking too much, like I have diarrhea of the mouth. I really do have diarrhea of the mouth. I was told that when I was a kid. Alright, let's see. And you'd probably watch paint peel than me doing this. So I'm going to get these things all open and I'll be right back. I just want to show you this guy before I show you the rest of the stuff. This guy's ingenious packing. He used lotto tickets, like scratch off lottos, to actually pack the items in. And this is actually a really cool idea. Wow, really, yeah, here we go. Crossword Bonanza. I guess he's not a very good gambler because he did not win. So my daughter used to work at a store that used to sell scratch-offs. And she said she hated people that did scratch-offs. And I said, why? And she said they would come in and they would buy a scratch-off lotto ticket and they would win like $1. And then they'd say, give me another one. And then sometimes they would win like another $1. What's this say? I have no idea. And she'd say they'd spend like an hour sometimes, or 2 hours, buying scratch-off lottos, one after another. And then they would end up not winning. They'd lose all their money. And then they'd be in a cranky mood. And they'd take it out on her. And she would have a lousy day. Alright, so here's what I got. And you might be thinking, like, what is it? Well, by the way, another subscriber the other day had watched one of my videos showing you my Tamo Panther. Oh, God, I'm having another stroke. I don't smell burning hair, so that's a good thing. He told me that 2 out of 3 of my Tamo Shanta purses in one of my videos where I was showing 3 of them were reproductions. And I think his name was Bill. Bill, if you're watching, no, they're not reproductions. You scared the shit out of me, Bill. You gave me almost a heart attack, Bill. I said, oh my God, I got reproductions in my collection. And I opened them up and I really did an inspection. And I found that they were all patented in 1890, had the original logos in there, and they were not fakes. So, Bill, thank you for giving me a heart attack. And let's go. All right, so we got these 4 items here. And the seller had a whole bunch of these, and I couldn't afford to buy them all. And he had like buy it nows of $25 to $28 for each of these. And I sort of talked him down. So I got this one for $13.50, this one for $15, this one for $15, and this one for $15. And he gave me $5 shipping for all of these. And so I did really, really well. And what are they? it's what else? More purses. And here's an example of some of the Tam O'Shanter purses I have in my collection that are beaded. And they look like a tam or a Scottishman's hat, and that's why they're called Tam O'Shanters. Well, this is the first Tam O'Shanter purse that I found that has leather. So the leather on the bottom makes like a tam, and it says on it, let's take a close look. Oh, I have it upside down, of course. Well, this is Ghetto Antiques Roadshow. Niagara Falls, and it has a scene from the falls in Niagara, New York, that is. And we have these beautiful Greek Greek coins. Again, I'm having a stroke. I don't smell burning hair, so it's a good thing. And here's the inside. Some of them do have the patent date on it, and no Bill. This is not a reproduction. And I like Bill, by the way. He says he speaks his mind all the time, but sometimes he gives me little heart attacks when he tells me I have reproductions in my collection. And this is really, really nice. I've never had one that was made out of leather. This is circa 1890 to about 1905. And again, we have the German silver top, which is actually not even silver, but they called it German silver at the time. Now, I will take some Simichrome and shine this baby up. When I'm done, I'll show you all of them actually Simichrome. Now, this one is really beautiful. And we have mother of pearl on one side, and right smack dab in the center, it says the word Souvenir. And the frame is metal. Look at that, like a brass. And you flip it over on the other side, and you have this beautiful mother of pearl with engraving. And it looks like some flowers. Let's try to show you. My camera is not responding very well. Now you can see it a little better, perhaps. But these are really beautiful. One were these ones made. These three were made during the reign of Napoleon III. Napoleon III was the nephew of the real Napoleon. And these are from 1850 to 1870. Here's another one. This one is really quite beautiful. This has sterling silver little pieces on the mother of pearl. Somebody's name, C. Annie. Wait, let's try to zoom. And my camera is shit. C. Annie Burt. And right in the center it says Souvenir. You might be wondering all about that. And on the back, we have another beautiful design with flowers. And in a moment, I'll open them up for you. And this one, again, this one I like the most. I like the shape of it. This is another purse that says Souvenir in the center, made during the reign of Napoleon III between 1850 and 1870. These are French purses, these three. And this one is American. And so let's flip over the back. And by the way, these are all souvenir purses. These would have been purchased while a lady was on holiday or on vacation. Well, as the British say, holiday. Us Americans say vacation. And how do you open it without breaking it? That is the question. Oh, okay. There you go. You just move this little tab and you open it slowly because the inside is made out of very fragile silk. And you can really see it has a accordion style, like an expandable inside. And this one is probably the oldest of the three, probably circa 1850 to 1860. Now this one, let's open. And we have where it says Souvenir in the center with the flowers on the back. And let's open that one if we can without damaging the damn thing. And it's very hard to get these things open when you can't see what the hell you're doing and you're trying to do a video. If I can get it open, it'll be a freaking miracle. How do you open? How do you open this? Think you dig your hooker glove finger in this, and yeah, I feel like a total moron. I'll be back. Okay, I figured it out. This numbskull figured it out. All right, there we go. And the inside has these beautiful, okay, yeah, this is an old one also. Circa 1850 to 1870s. With a silk interior that's expandable in really good shape. Generally, these actually disintegrate. And then the centerpiece has a little tab. And don't know if you can see that. And you lift that. If I can't, you know, I'm not going to mess with it. The hell with it. And then this middle piece opens up as well and expands. And lastly, we have this one. Did I do that one? Oh, no, I didn't. I did do that one. And then we have C. Annie Burt. She got her name engraved, and she was like one of the lucky ones. And this one's easier. This is probably the latest. This is probably 1870s. And if you look inside, we have that beautiful silk interior. This one is in great shape. And these would have held coins and calling cards. You see this little spot right here? That's for calling cards. And a calling card was a card with your name on it, much like a business card of the day, but with your name on it. And you would actually, when you visited people, you would pull it out and you would hand it over to people. And these are really, really quite lovely. Look at these. These are very rare. You don't see them very often, and when you do, they sell for big bucks. And I'll show you why. We'll do a history about these in a moment. The least valuable out of all of them is going to be our American one, made out of leather, for Niagara Falls over here. This one actually also has some writing on the side as well. I think it says, get glasses, Alice. No, it says something. And I can't even see it. Something, maybe Niagara Falls also on the side. Or maybe it says New York. But this one was made about, I'm going to go with 1890 to about 1905. Really cool stuff. Let's go over these souvenir purses. Now, these were known as Grand Tour souvenir purses. And what is a Grand Tour, you might say? Well, like the English call vacations holidays, and Americans call vacations holidays. Back in the 1800s, and all the way through the 20th century, the early 20th century, people would take what was called a grand tour of Europe. Mostly English people, but Americans as well, and people from other nations would go on a grand tour of Europe. Especially they would go to France, and they would buy up these fancy, fancy things to bring back home with them. So let's check out some grand tour antiques and learn more about them. Okay, so with Antiques Ghetto Roadshow, you're going to get a ghetto production, and it's not going to be smooth and seamless. So I'm just showing you different examples of these Grand Tour souvenirs, and these are from the mid-19th century. Here's an example of one with this beautiful carving, mother of pearl, silver, like shield in the center, being sold for $189.95. Some of them had different color interiors. Here's an example. There you go. It's in blue. And I'm filming my computer screen. I apologize. Apologies. And here's another one. And this one being sold for, it was on sale from $280 to $195. Again, we have mother of pearl with the silver shield in the center. And let's check out the interior. Again, we have this beautiful, beautiful silk. Mother of pearl, sterling, and silk. And here's what they're saying. Cherished as part of a prize Grand Tour souvenir collection. It says, wait, I know I suck at this. Wait, I can't even, like, read. Cherished as part of a prize Grand Tour souvenir collection. Inside what was once red leather has faded. The closure is a small copper button, blah, blah, blah. So, if you collect antiques from the Grand Tour period, as I do, you will love adding this beautiful treasure to your collection. So, pretty much, people went on holiday or vacation, and most people went probably in the 1800s, the early to the mid-1800s, to the early 20th century. And they would go on a tour of Europe, and especially France. And it says, Napoleon III era, it sold for big bucks, these purses. And I did not do bad at $13.50 and $15 for the other three. Actually, really, really well, as you can see the prices. All right, let's keep going. And here's another example. And this lot passed, sadly. They estimated it at $250 to $400, and this one did not sell because I guess the economy sort of sucks right now. Nobody wants to spend it on antique purses. Wow, it's toast inside. And they thought they were going to get $250 to $400. Nobody even bid on it. Quite sad. Yeah, the economy sucks. People need to buy gas. They don't need to buy these purses. And here's the same one we just saw. And I just wanted to show you guys all the different ones that you will probably find. And some people are selling them on Etsy for really cheap. And these ones are the later ones, probably the early 20th century. But let's scroll down into Scroll Down World and check out some of these. And different ones you'll see. And my mouse sort of sucks. Wow. Some of them were even made out of tortoiseshell, gutta percha. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, which was like an early form of rubber. You'll see these faux tortoiseshell ones as well. They weren't always made out of real tortoiseshell. Some even made out of silver. And these, some of them are later. Like the ones with the kiss locks. You'll see a kiss lock on this one. And those don't command the prices like mine. Here's another one in purse form with a strap. Really, really quite cool. And again, another French mother of pearl coin purse, mid 18th century. And cool. Here is a fake tortoiseshell one. Really quite lovely. Those ones go for big bucks. And the ones that go for the biggest bucks are the ones with the porcelain portrait placards of different French buildings on it, or different parts of Europe. Even they'll even show you pictures of Germany, England, and Europe. And here's more. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And yeah, these ones don't go for as much. These ones, again, with the kiss locks, these are from the late 19th century to the early 20th century. Here's a nice group here with porcelain placards on them. Here's one with a beautiful hand painting. And again, it has the same style of design as mine with the little tab on the top to open. And they were French, unmistakably French. And let's check out some more. And here's one being sold for only 99 doll hairs. And there we go. 99 doll hairs, you can have that. And I'll be honest with you, that is a damn good price for that. If you see this listing, I would say buy it. And it's dated 1860, Napoleon III. Let's find some more. And here's another example of one such purse, $183.92. Quite pricey. And it has this beautiful engraving in the mother of pearl. Here's the interior again with the accordion fold out. Very cool. And another. Let's keep going. And this one I showed you already, $189.95. And here's another one that's almost identical to mine, selling for $218.05. And you might say, well, that's the price they're selling it for. They didn't get it for $208.05. I can assure you, I've seen these sell on auction for these prices. They do get the prices for them. And yet, here comes another one. Priced at $200, very similar to mine. This one is not very decorative. It has the name of the person, which is actually adding to the value, because now you know a person once owned it, and the name of the person that once owned it. There's the interior. This one has a shagreen interior, which is shark skin, and that's quite cool. It doesn't have that silk type of interior. Let's try to find another one. Most of these were marked with the words brevete. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And that had something to do, it meant in French, something to do with a patent. So either it was a pending patent or it was patented. And this one is, again, similar to mine, $218.05. And you'll see these words. Look for those words. Not all of them have it, because not all of them actually were patented yet. So those are probably the earlier ones. There's the interior. And let's try to find another one. And we just saw that one. Okay, this one being sold for $399. The whole front of it is silver with mother of pearl. So, of course, that's going to command a higher price of $399. The back does not have a design on it. It's plain mother of pearl. And let's see the interior. Some of these are toast. Anything made of silk usually becomes toasty. And I hope you learned something. So let's check out Grand Tour Antiques. Hold on. History. What is the Grand Tour and why is it important? In the sense, the Grand Tour was the start of modern tourism. It was a journey taken to learn and experience new and different styles of art, architecture, and culture. A journey designed to understand and learn about Europe. The Grand Tour was a couple of years of enjoying the best of Europe. Well, the best that Europe, especially Italy, had to offer. And yes, these people were usually well-heeled, very, very wealthy people that would go on tour of Europe for years. And Christie's has an article of souvenirs of the Grand Tour. As you can see, these beautiful statues that people brought back. Wow, look at that. That is really amazing. And, yeah, Christie's even talks about it. And here's some of, oh my God, my mouse is shit. Look at this. This thing is spinning. It turned out that my computer decided to make Yahoo my official browser now, when it was Google. And without my, unbeknownst to me, without my permission. Let's get in here. And you would bring back some statues like this that would actually be replicas of the originals that were in Europe. And let's check out some more. People would bring back these Roman columns statues on little plinths, usually made out of marble. Really cool. This is dated 1850. And why is my mouse not working? Son of a bitch. Well, you're not going to get anything good on Ghetto Antiques Roadshow. And here's yet another statue that someone would bring back from the Grand Tour. Wow, look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And yet another one. Look at this. They bring back a statue like this from actually Italy. It's like an Italian type of Roman column. And yes, and they are selling a collection of Grand Tour antiques. Holy guacamole, look at the prices. $15,000 price realized for one of these things. Are my purses going to command those prices? The answer is no. But what could you expect? Oh, view all. Let's view all. Oh, and there's more. Let's see. Look at this one. It's a mortar. And price realized $3,000. As you can tell, people collect Grand Tour antiques. Grand Tour souvenirs. It's a very, very, very collectible thing. And here are some more Grand Tour antiques. Whoa, $3,499 for a wooden plaque with porcelain placards. You would bring back photos of Napoleon or Queen Antoinette. Queen Marie Antoinette. And jewelry. Wow, look at that, with placards with pictures of Europe on it. Quite cool. And these beautiful boxes with perfume bottles in them. And I have these type of boxes in my collection. Here we go. Here's some more. And let's click on it. See, I like to learn, teach you people things. All right, here's micro mosaic inlaid paperweights. Holy cow, that's beautiful. Look at that with the beautiful porcelain placards with pictures on it. Those are paperweights? I would have never known, even a book. Some more little souvenirs that people would bring back of miniatures of the real things. Yeah, here's more things. Sorry you have to hear my rattly old piece of shit air conditioner above me. And yeah, it's like 90 degrees out right now. Even jewelry. Look at that micro mosaic jewelry from the Grand Tour era. But wait, there's more. Here's another Grand Tour souvenir. It's a basket. And wow, really cool. Made out of like this golden colored metal. We have portraits. People would bring back these portraits, miniature portraits that is. And a Grand Tour thing in a dome. Don't know what the hell that is. $2,213.83. I guess it's a mineral specimen. Holy cow. And Marie Queen, King, oh my God. Queen Marie Antoinette. Look at that, $625. It's a bronze placard with porcelain in the center. And my computer screen sucks. Here's a box that had the placards on it. And yet there's more. These little keepsake boxes made out of glass. This is a beautiful pocket watch stand. A Grand Tour one. And as you can see, these are commanding high prices, but not for long. Because of the economy in Europe and America is actually going to the shitter. Because of bad, I'm not going to get into politics. Really bad, yeah, I'm not going to get into politics. Forget it. But you can see many, many, many different things. And I hope you learned something.